Hey everyone, welcome back to the Visually Stunning Movie Podcast. Thanks for listening. I am Marc, your host. Let's talk about a little film from Global Digital, that will be released by Global Digital Releasing. And it is called The Rumperbutts. Yes, you heard that right. Rumperbutts. Now, this this is going to be available digitally on November 19th. And it is was written and directed by Marc Brener and stars Corey Gardner, Jason Hamill, Josh Brener, Ariane Moayed, and Vanessa Ray, whom I forgot was on Blue Bloods, which was one of my favorite shows, and I loved her character there, and she's great in this as well. But it is about a married couple who are also an indie pop band kind of thing, but their career takes a turn and they go from kind of cool, small bar, good fan base kind of band to somehow winding up being the main characters and musical act of a children's program called, yes, you guessed it, The Rumperbutts. Now, it's degrading and terrible, and it is every parent's worst nightmare probably to have to watch a show like this. Yo Gabba Gabba, Teletubbies. This is that kind of show. And yes, for artists, this film and their career path is what I think every musician and or actor secretly dreads happening with their career, is to wind up in children's programming and being stuck in children's programming with no way out. When, I studied at Juilliard, but you're doing children's programming. But they're incredibly successful as the Rumperbutts. They're on tour in these silly costumes, playing to all these parents and children, singing the stupid Rumperbutts songs. But one night they're approached by this stranger who offers them a chance to change their lives. And his name is Ricky. And at that point, the film takes on this kind of surreal quality where they turn him down but wind up losing the Rumperbutts and then going back to working with Ricky, who is clearly some sort of supernatural entity, and trying to rebuild their previous career as this indie band. And so we get a lot of, sliding doors, It's a Wonderful Life, what was the Nick Cage, A Married Man or Family Man, this alternate take on your life kind of film. It is, thankfully, there's not a lot of the Rumperbutts in it, except as the name when people are talking about them, throwing it all away and or coming back. But it is instead about this couple whose relationship had soured while they were doing the Rumperbutts, and who, given everything that's going on, kind of find each other again, but in a really strange way, and try to figure out what they're going to do professionally from that point on. We get some we get some flashbacks to before their indie band career and then their early indie band career. And then, so it's a strange little concoction that Marc Brener has put together here. But it is definitely one with some appeal that I think everyone who's ever been in a relationship, but if you're a creative with a group, you can also kind of appreciate this film as well. So again, I've had some really good luck lately. I'm gonna recommend that you go see a film called The Rumperbutts. Digital, November 19th. The Rumperbutts. I know. Sounds insane, but there it is. Till we come back, we got a lot of movies coming out this week that we're going to be watching, and then eventually we will get to talk about them. And we will. Ryan will be back from his trip across the pond to watch concerts and plays in England. Isn't he a lucky man? But we'll be seeing a lot of movies this week. We'll be talking about a lot of movies this week, so stay tuned for those. Don't forget to like us, follow us on social media at VS Movie Podcast. Let us know what you think. If you're watching here on YouTube, click subscribe. That would help us as well. And until we get back to you, stay safe, take it easy, enjoy the upcoming holiday season, and we'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye.